And we're back. This time it is actual virtual Funko hunting, as in I ordered these online. I went to Pop in a Box, got some from FYE, and then actually Funko shop. So we're gonna go through them real quick, talk about where I got them, what I paid for them, and then at the end we'll run through the PPG value and see if we made out on some of them or not. So I kind of got surprised the other day, and some mail showed up and they were like, oh, it's from Pop in a Box, and I looked at it and I was like, I don't think I ordered anything from Pop in a Box. At least I don't think I have. Sleep by, boom, there it is. But what I found out, and the cool thing about pre-orders is sometimes randomly they just show up and then you're surprised. And it's like it's your birthday and or Christmas on just some random day of the week. And that's what it was like for me the other day. Because I came home and whammo! We had Iron Man. This is the I Am Iron Man from Avengers Endgame. So this is, if you've seen the movie, I mean, if you don't know what the end of that is, I don't think there's really need for spoiler warnings anymore. But this is a glow-in-the-dark PX version that came out. Ended up grabbing that bad boy for, I think, like $12.99 on Pop in a Box. So that was awesome. He's really cool looking. And along those same lines, ended up getting Scarlet Witch. This one's Wanda Maximoff is actually how it's titled. Pop in a Box exclusive from that glows in the dark. And this one is Avengers Endgame as well. So I remember pre-ordering this one. I got an email from them saying it's getting ready to come out, and then I waited for it to pop up, and I ended up purchasing it, and I was pretty happy. I got one before it sold out, even though it took a couple days, if not weeks, to sell out. But all the effort was worth it when it finally got here. So that one was awesome. And then as I was on there, I seen a couple of new ones pop up, and I was like, man, those are kind of up my alley, but I wasn't really sure. So boom. Harley Quinn, so this is Dr. Harley Quinzell, Pop in a Box exclusive, but it's the Batman animated series, and that is definitely the animated series that probably got me the most involved in Batman and made him actually my favorite superhero. So when you start to look, the animated series was awesome. That's actually where Harley Quinn's character came from, was the animated series, and there's a bunch of cool ones. So she popped up, $12.99. It's like, okay, might as well grab it. So grabbed her, and then also another Pop in a Box exclusive. We have Agent Venom, and this is from, I'm just assuming, the Venom line. So if you're familiar with comics at all, there is a ton of Venom stories going on. It's just really awesome. But anyway, this one's Agent Venom. Another Pop in the Box exclusive. Again, I think it's the same thing, like $12.99. Wasn't too bad. I think they actually also had a sale going on. It was like 30% off site-wide, or there was something with shipping that made it a lot more reasonable. So it was pretty solid. So we'll run through the value of those in a minute. And then I've been looking for, and if you've watched the channel at all, you know that we collect a good bit of Stitch ones, Lilo and Stitch. And one that I've always kind of wanted when I look down the collections is there's Monster Stitch, where it's from the first movie where he builds like San Francisco out of all the little toys, and then he acts like Godzilla as he's stomping through and destroying everything. And I've looked before, I've seen it online, like on eBay and a couple other sites, and generally it's pretty expensive. And then my sister just randomly texted me and was like, hey, have you checked the actual website that they're exclusive to? So the FYE website, which is the, I don't know if it's For Your Entertainment is what it stands for, but it's just a website that's a store that has licensing rights. So went on there, and sure as crap, you could just buy one. They restocked, and they had them in stock, so we were able to get Monster Stitch for the FYE. Again, he was only $13, $14 maybe. Again, he wasn't like high price, it was just the standard price for him there. So that was awesome. And while I was on the FYE site, I just looked around and seen what else was there, and I was like, well, I'm already gonna pay shipping for Monster Stitch. Let me see what else I can maybe bulk in there. And then lo and behold, we got a little queen. So we got Freddie Mercury. This is the Diamond exclusive to FYE, and could not do it. I mean, he was just looking at me all sparkly, and with that mustache, you can't say no. So got him as well. It was the same price. Again, I think $12, $13 maybe, and same shipping for both. So it ended up being a pretty good deal now. We'll check the value of what they're actually worth here in a minute. The last ones I actually got from Funko itself. They were going along with their virtual Funko Con, and a couple that I really just kind of wanted that popped up. One was Danger Mouse. This was definitely a show. This was the, I don't know if it's the 40th anniversary of Danger Mouse or what it may be, but I loved Danger Mouse growing up. This was definitely one of those shows, if I remember correctly, he was basically like James Bond, like very British show, but he was just a mouse, and he had a little lair underground. It was pretty cool. So I remember that one, and he is a cool looking pop. He looks just like the character. He is awesome. And he's one of the virtual Funko exclusives. So I think with those, I think they're still the same price, like $10.99, maybe $12 when you order them through there. Then the last one we got from Funko itself was Martian Manhunter. And this is part of the DC line, the Heroes line. It's 2021 Summer Convention, but it's the Martian Manhunter, and it's the, what do they call this line? It's the Imperial or something like that. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but you know, they've had Batman, Robin, they had a bunch of the villains come out with them, and Martian Manhunter popped up, and I just really liked the look of him. He was really cool. Alright, so we're going to run through real quick and see what the actual PPG value is of these and see if we got some good deals. So starting with Pop in a Box, where we got our Iron Man. Iron Man in-game, BX exclusive, he is $33. So definitely was worth the pre-order a while back and the wait. So I definitely forgot that I even ordered him and spent 12 or 13 bucks. Now he's worth 33, so that's not too bad. Good start. All right, moving right along to Wanda Maximoff, Pop in a Box exclusive glow in the dark. This is another one that I pre-ordered a while back and 34 bucks. So again, triple the price that I paid for him by the time they got to me. That's awesome. Oh, and you can see her little powers are glowing red. That's gonna be awesome. Very cool. All right, getting to Agent Venom, and he's sitting at 24 bucks. So Agent Venom, again, $10.99, $11.99, something in that range. He's already up at 20, and he's a solid pop. The tongue detail is really cool. Harley Quinzell, Dr. Harley Quinzell from the Batman animated series, is sitting at 36 bucks. That is awesome. I literally just bought her on Pop in a Box website when they restock notice came up. Restock notice, or did she just come out? No, restock, yeah. So that's a solid one, 36. Awesome. All right, moving on to FYE, we got our Monster Stitch. And Monster Stitch is coming in, sitting at 25 right now. So he was, again, I think 12 or 13. That's not bad at all. And definitely, again, I looked to try and find him online previous to finding him in there, and he was a lot more than 25 bucks the places I was looking. So I think that's on the low end of the spectrum estimate. So not bad. Freddie Mercury, Diamond, is sitting at 37. He's sitting at 37, and the cheapest one on Whatnot to buy, not Whatnot, but HobbyDB, is 45 bucks. The mustache was right. And then moving on to our last couple, the ones we got from Funko. So Martian Manhunter, the 2021 Summer Convention Limited Edition, is 29 bucks. Awesome. So again, it's another one we just paid either 11 or 12 bucks for. And then the last one for today was Danger Mouse. And he's one, again, I just absolutely love him. And this was actually the virtual Funko Con sticker, which they don't actually have a value for that one yet for some reason. It's a little weird. But if it's just the Summer Con, which we'll kind of go off of, it's 32. So I have a feeling it'll be somewhere around there because it's the same pop. It's just that sticker says virtual versus con. Who knows? We'll see as it changes, but man, he's a cool pop. Yeah, so overall, I think what you could really do is if you stay on top of a lot of these places once they restock some, and if you're able to get in and get them for just retail, it just makes it so worth it to try and spend a little bit of that time. Worth it, you know, have to twist my arm to get me to go shopping for Funkos. It's really tough. Ah well, it is what it is. Oh.